Cycling's need for core strength, endurance and speed makes it one of the hardest forms of cardio a person can challenge themselves with. Having been contested at the Commonwealth Games since 1938, for the first time this year the Falklands will have its very first representative.
My name's Jim Horton and I'll be cycling at the Commonwealth Games this year. I'll be cycling in the time trial and in the road race. I've always been a cyclist. As a child I had a BMX and then moved on to mountain bikes and racers, and now I have all three of them. I've always loved cycling. It probably became a bit more serious maybe 5-10 years ago. I became a little bit obsessed with it. Now I just call it a passion, but yeah, I love to cycle. I've been preparing since I arrived in the Falklands, to be honest. I like to cycle most days, and if I'm not cycling, I'm thinking about cycling. So the training's probably ramped up a gear in the last year, 18 months. I'm always riding my bike. I'm always cycling as hard and as fast as I can, so I've been training for quite a while now.
With the cycle events taking place in the town of Warwick, Jim will be pedalling around the town centre as he competes among 160 other cyclists racing to the finish line.
So I'll be competing at the time trial and the road race. So the time trial it's an event that's in all the Grand Tours, it's at the Olympics, and it's a specialist event. It's normally about 40 kilometres, it can be shorter, and it's basically a race against the clock. They call it the race of truth, and you just need to go as fast as you can for the duration, for as long as you can. So the road race is 160 kilometres. There's probably about 150 riders in it. You just need to hang on, really, and then it's a sprint finish at the end for whoever's left. As
the first cyclist to ever represent the island's colours at the Commonwealth Games, as you can imagine, a sense of pride will also be a part of the emotions come race day.
I'd like to thank Chanlery for sponsoring me. They actually purchased the kit. They gave me the funds to purchase the kit, so big thank you to Chanlery for that. Commonwealth Games is the pinnacle of anyone who wants to represent the Falklands. It's the pinnacle. There's no Olympics for us, so this is the pinnacle of sporting events. I know Geraint Thomas will be riding, so I'll be racing a Tour de France winner. So it's a pretty big deal for me. I'm looking forward to riding with and against all these professional riders and giving a good account of myself.